Hello there.
What's going on?
Hey. Not too much. Marvel, your mic's all staticky, dude. I can't hear you, dude. It's all static. I can't hear you, dude. It just sounds like you're crumbling a ball of paper. Nope. It's still bad, dude. No, dude, it's like still the same. It basically sounds like you're trying to talk through razor blades. Nope. It wasn't just me, was it?
No, it sounded like he was trying to rip a big old piece of paper the whole time he was trying to talk.
Okay, good.
Are we using SRS or no?
Yeah, I'm up on SRS.
Are you on west or east?
West.
Gotcha. Are you on 327 or are you on 305?
They're preset in the Viper already.
You hear me? Just clicking the mic.
Negative.
Your son. Oh, wait, are you connected to JAW 2 or JAW 1?
Ciao.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Refueling complete.
My SRS is not connected, and I kind of need to figure out how to use it a little bit better. It's kind of embarrassing.
Try manually connecting to aggressors. What is it? Jow aggressors.
Rearming complete.
All right, stand by.
Request rearming. Copy.
much. Ah,
Yeah, that's way better.
Yep, yeah, and I've been because my PC, my kit keeps plugging in and out of those 3.5 millimeter jacks, so it's kind of
Rearming complete.
being used quite a lot.
Hey Stumpy, how you doing on your SRS?
Pretty good. I got it to connect. Now I just need to figure out how to use the stupid thing.
Okay, so make sure in your settings for the controls in SRS you have your radio selected for radio 1, radio 2, just whatever push buttons you're using to talk.
Okay, so just be like whatever I use to flip the UHF or VHF, like in the Viper.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Let me check those settings out real quick. So it's just a radio switch works as a push to talk, and you set that to on, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that's on. Gotcha.
Okay, select to on, and then you click on the button. Sorry, not the button. You click on the radio you want to use, and then you activate the button on your controller, and it'll save it to that setting. Yeah, you have to select. You have to set the buttons.
Oh, okay. So you got to map it then to
Correct.
something. Okay, that makes sense.
ooh, what are we doing?
I'm gonna take the Vipers up for an admin flight just to see where the hell I place these waypoints. Sink it right beside the beach there on Lake Mead. Looks like there's quite a bit of AI flights that are active. Cool. Got it.
Flight control. Flight control.
British tornadoes in front of us. Nice touch.
What's up, fellas? You guys doing an airfield survey?
Yeah, I'm gonna do an admin flight here for heat, just to take a look at where I place these waypoints.
Mind if I jump in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, I saw a crowd and I thought this might be a mosh pit. Might be good to join.
Did you bring beer?
No, I already did all that. Sorry, man. None shit.
Oh, well. You can get out of here then. No, I'm kidding. I'm a prior Army combo guy. I talk a lot of smack, so I apologize in advance. My name's...
Cut out the last part.
I was saying my name's Stump. I talk a lot of crap because I used to be an Army combo guy, so I apologize in advance.
Stomp. That's okay. We forgive you for that.
Where's
Let me come
the
out of wingman status, so I hope so.
where's the aircraft carrier? If there is one. Okay, I thought you actually gonna put one on the sand.
Right down in what is it, Mead Lake?
Hey, okay, there's Groom Lake as well. Small lake. Oh no, that's Air Force Base.
Yeah, no issues. It'll be all good.
Yeah, I think it's Laughlin. I think Tony put a couple Hornets there already. Nice. So I got eyes on Matt. He's in a jet. Awesome.
Yeah, warming up here. You got everything loaded in these jets as far as waypoints, or
Yes, correct. There are waypoints preloaded. We'll just take up, fly the waypoints, come back, and do a point-to-point on the initial.
I see. So, are you the one that's heading this whole red flag mission building on?
It's a collaboration.
Okay. Any of you guys have any of the red flag missions from Eagle Dynamics? Has a lot of good information.
I don't actually.
I have the A10 ones, man. They're excellent.
Yeah, I think Eagle Dynamics just regurgitates whatever they initially made was probably with the A10, and then they just put it to the F5, to the F15, FC3, all that. It's great documentations. They got airfield diagrams, they got approach corridors, they got actual airspace usage and how you do it, to include comms on in and around the base. It's really good document.
Flight control. Flight control.
Yeah, I was talking to Vex. I could probably collect a few of the more important ones together and just put it in to one of you guys as far as like distribution to everybody for us to use.
Yes. There's none. Okay. Okay. I was thinking we should practice those like 90-degree turns, formation turns, because I only did them once. Yep. Okay. I'll get out of your way then.
Vex, have we got the comms loaded up in these as well?
We've got, I think, Vic. I saw uniform 1 is, I think it's Nellis Tower. Those might not all be in yet. So for heat, we preset the uniform. I think 1 is tower for ops here at the base, and then we'll switch to a tactical on Victor on radio 2. So we'll just pick a frequency. We'll try number 3 for now, and we should deconflict with you guys. Radio 1, we're just going to keep on tower for now. So that's 327. Heat. Hey, Stump, you got that sorted?
Say again. What did I get?
Yeah, have you got SRS up and running? You good with that?
Roger. Yeah, it's connected, and it looks like I got the push to talk button bound here. So we'll see.
Okay, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna talk to you right now on you.
Copy.
Lima Charlie 327.
You didn't hear me?
Negative. Hang on 1 second here.
Vex, what call sign you want me to go with? Yeah, Vex, Maddie, you want me to What number you want me to take?
Oh, sorry, I was talking on uniform. Take Stump will take your wing, so you be number 3.
All right, you
So
cut out. You want be which number? 3?
Yeah, heat 1-3.
1-3.
Affirm.
Okay, so he'll be 1-4. I've got SRS up, and I didn't hear you on 327.
Copy. I got Sparrow. Him and I are talking.
I heard you on 327 as well.
Check, Maddie, that you're on jow.aggressors.ca. So the number 1, not number 2.
Let me double check that I'm on the right server. It looks like my comms and my bird are set up correctly. So I'll double check.
Affirm. Yeah, the West server is always jow.aggressors.ca.
Roger.
Which one do I want there? Because I've got Jow 2 aggressors up right now.
Yeah, that's the one for the East server. So it should just read. You might have to add it. It's just jow.aggressors.ca. And you can nickname that Nellis or whatever you want.
How do you nickname them?
I think it's on the. There's. Well, I can't see it right now. Just let me look.
No worries. Don't mess yourself up. It's all good.
Yeah, you can name your servers. It's just there's a box there to do that.
Heat 1-3, radio check. Heat 1's got you. Alright, got you. Let me try.
Vex, we're sitting on channel 1 on VHF.
Okay, guys, we'll push button 3 on Victor. Button 3 on Victor.
Yeah, that was my problem. I was on jow2.aggressors.ca instead of jow.
Got ya.
What port did you say it was? It was 5002. Is there a coalition password or any of that craziness?
Negative.
I keep talking like you can hear me.
All right, for SA of the 16s here, who's lined up to taxi out right now? I see 2.
Yeah, one's out front. One's out front looking 117.
2 is right behind him. 3 is currently parked. 2's left.
Copy. 3's moving out.
Scratch that. 4 is to my left. 3 is behind me.
Five is at the threshold there.
Affirm.
Alright. And I'm 4. I'm still lined up on the yellow line here, so I'll get moving here after the rest of the line.
I'm just messing with my rudder curves, so
Heat 4, check uniform. Heat 4, check uniform. Heat copies, Dagger.
Still not hearing you, or I don't think you're hearing us on uniform there.
Okay, I think I actually got it deconflicted.
Okay, no worries. You know what? Just get on number 3's wing, and if you got to communicate with us, I'll relay through Discord any commands I have. But if you need to talk to us, just use. We'll get sorted. Don't worry.
it's one of those things that sometimes it takes a little bit to set up, but once it's set up, it works.
as a warning since you're going to be following me.
tomorrow or at some point and just mess around with it. That'd probably be the best way to do it. No worries. I'm a computer systems admin. I'm fairly smart at these things, I think.
Oh, you'll get it.
Nellis
I'm
Ops.
not worried about it, man.
Heat flight 4 F-16s, taxi 030 active left.
All right, 5 F-16.
Who's scanning?
For taxiing.
Hey Vex, you're actually running the ECP line, which is that red line. That's for vehicles and personnel to not cross.
Nice correction.
Running the red line at death?
He just broke red.
Oh shoot, call the MPs.
B3 is going to move into position behind. We'll take off as a section once these guys roll.
Visual. Heat 1's rolling.
So, do you hear me on 327? Okay, copy.
Rolling.
So, channel 4256, radio check. Okay, cool.
Nellis Ops. F-16 flight. Outbound north, Sally, arcing left.
Yeah, 4, you got me visual.
Say again?
Yeah, why don't you climb a little higher? That AI is still out here, and then I'm right behind you, so coming up on you.
Roger that. Well, what altitude would you like me at?
I think we're just kind of free for all right now. There's certain altitudes we'll fly out eventually, but we'll figure out what we're doing here.
Roger.
Did you do that?
I have no idea.
Huh? Alrighty then.
And Forum, no joy on you. Where you at?
Oh, did I lose you?
Okay,
Oh
copy.
no, there you are. I think you're supposed to be in front of me, bud.
I'm 5, so I'm flying, I think, on your wing.
Okay, I'll just follow you. Oops, hey. You suck it.
Copy.
Yep, I just saw you sunk into the runway. So I'm just. Yep.
Yeah, we
So
should dump a lot of those AI, I think.
I'm just gonna take off. Okay, copy.
Bex 4 and 5, we are both back here after 6 o'clock, about maybe 5 miles or so.
I got you visual.
Yeah, copy. I see you on the data link. One's just passing through Angel 16.5, reference 344, speeds 350.
Copy. I'll push it up a little bit so we can try to catch up to you here.
Copy that. I'm going to level her out at Angels 20.
Roger. Hey, 5, you catch all that?
I did.
Yeah, it's a good shakeout to see what happens with this older file. It's been resaved, obviously, with a new version, but I'm thinking some of these old AI flights might be a bit of a problem.
Roger. Oh, yeah, it looks like the couple of them had a catastrophic accident.
Welcome to DCS World.
One thing I didn't have any frame rate problems on that busy airbase, which is
For when you're able, just echelon left with the group.
Apron.
You guys are going 350 ahead of us. We're bumped up to about 400 to try to gain some ground. 5, I'm going to start slowing down. Looks like we're coming up on these guys pretty quick.
Okay, be advised, guys. We're going to push steer 3. Easy turn to the left here. And 1 starting his turn right now.
Roger.
So we're just coming up We're just coming off Sally here into the AO. So Sally's the northbound corridor for blue flights, and this is this whole long valley here. I think, right, Maddie?
Yeah, Sally gives. I'd have to look at the F10 map. We should probably do this in trail or something because I'm busy watching you. But yeah, Sally's got a long northern drive and then eventually dumps back out into the.
Copy.
Five's visual on 3 flight.
Roger. 4's visual as well. I think they're saying echelon.
Yep.
And he's going to roll out. Rolling out.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the nice thing about Nellis is there's so much documentation on it for operations that we can pretty much go with everything they use in real.
We could be primarily Blue Force kind of running because there's 2 different paths up into here.
Yeah, correct. We'll be mainly Blue Force. I think for Red Flag, we'll cycle units through Red Air, just whoever wants to volunteer for that. But we'll give everybody a shot at doing both if they're capable.
Yeah, I think Eagle Dynamics red corridor is really well documented. The blue, they kind of allude to it, but I don't have all the red flags, so there might be some out.
I'm also looking for Red Air Tactics, if anybody's got any documentation on that. I can't seem to find my Soviet stuff.
I'm just happy to spell TWS.
That would be because a lot of that stuff is still under lock and key. Alright, 4 and 5 are approaching your formation.
All right, so heat flight steer 4 is one of the ranges. Smoke range looks like. And heat ops check. Heat 1's 10 and tank speed. Yeah, heat push steer 5. Heat coming left. And heat's going to roll out. And rolling out. Looking tight, boys. All right, I got a visual. 3 o'clock, we got more smoke targets out there. It's not under a waypoint, but obviously that's a training area. Looks like a strafe pit.
So this is an old map that you guys had done before?
Yep.
I think I joined you guys when you were last doing caucus.
Or were we on Persian Gulf?
This is like months and months and months ago. How many steer points total there, Vex?
There's 6. Not sure what the one up north is. Tony did move them a bit because I didn't have info on where all the ranges were, so I think he just he moved some of them because they look different from where I had them. So we'll skip 6. There's no point going way up north. We'll head back to steer 1. Oh, nice.
Nice prank, Farva.
That's bold in front of all these AMRAMs. That'd be awesome.
That would have been good.
That would make a good screenshot.
All right, so what do we got down here? What is under steer point 5? I'm not. Looks like a civilian area.
Door number 5.
Door number 5.
Southeast of your position.
Yeah, Max, I'll do a data dump to you here in the next couple days of all the stuff that I've got. There's a lot that I'll just sort out the things that I think are kind of necessary for, so people's heads won't explode. There's a lot of. I think Stump even alluded to that.
Yeah, for sure. And we don't have to implement everything all at once. If we start doing it piecemeal, I think guys will be able to keep up with that.
Yeah, we probably just need a handful of things for getting in and getting out of the areas, and then you guys set up your own ROEs as far as like hard deck stuff like that. I think that's
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'll look for that stuff. So cool. Thanks, Matty. Okay, boys. So what we can do here is I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna take the 1 and 2 at least back to do some pattern work over Nellis. Just want to check frame rates there. Anybody else is clear to strip and do their own thing or follow.
All right, sounds
I'll
good,
follow
man.
along.
Copy. Taking her to the left.
And once you roll out, 3 is going to drop out, and I'm going to head up north just a little bit.
I'm just gonna
copies,
come
3.
and follow up on you.
Just call stripped, so I know I won't turn into you.
Okay, copy.
I did do one of the red flag. I think I told you, Maddie. I did the F5 red flag campaign, and I really liked it. And that was all red corridor work, so I'm familiar with that. I did a little bit of work up Sally, but not a whole lot.
Okay, then you probably got all the documentation already, because it came with that one. I flew that one as well, and I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I'll have to reinstall it. It was on my stable version, which I uninstalled. But I'd really like to grab some of his voice files out of there and use his triggers so we don't fly into the container and other things like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, it's already done. It's for personal use. I can't see a problem with it. We're not going to distribute it.
All right, well, 4's going to strip. I'm going to go blast some MiGs, and then I'm going to go practice my air-to-air refueling and try to get this a simple radio thing figured.
Cool, Stump. We'll look for you later.
All right, sounds good, boss.
See you, Stump.
See
Yeah,
ya.
rolling out.
And 3 stripped off high left.
Visual. All right. Yeah, I really want to see what the frame rates are like for recovery, just to get a good idea. We should dump some of the static aircraft. All right. So I can see Vegas. We're coming in. Actually, this would be a shortcut for red. Where'd that Hornet guy go? Can we shoot him down yet? Hey, boys, he's fair game out there.
Who wants to go on a bug hunt?
He's pretty sneaky. He might be behind you already.
Yeah, watch out. I hear he's good at the kamikaze technique.
It's all right. I've been practicing my pirouettes.
Yeah, I hear you did okay with Alex. That's really good.
Oh yeah, he told you about that, huh?
Yeah, he said you're pretty good, so I took the wingman off your name there. You're a line pilot.
Hey, I wear that like a badge of honor, man. That means.
We're all still learning. I learn stuff every day. Like there's a whole wealth of guys in here that know different things, and I think as a wing, it makes us all better.
Oh, for sure. We're all human. We all have our own strengths and weaknesses. That's just how it.
Okay, whoever's remaining with me in heat flight, Sparrow, and let's see, Mal, is that you? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna loosen her up. You guys are free to maneuver. I'm gonna just start maneuvering a little harder, so you guys can kick out a little bit, and I'm gonna start taking her down here.
Sounds
And
good.
once taking her down.
I got some intel that there might be some MiGs coming in, so be ready.
And snapping her to idle. That actually looks really cool at this time of day here over the city.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm okay actually. I'm surprised. Usually I get a little kind of micro stutter here and there, but it's been. All right, speed's gonna be back to 350. Yeah, it's good that this place isn't super cloudy a lot of the time. Hey guys, I'm gonna check left here 20 degrees. And bringing her down just about 6,500 feet. Sorry. We'll go radar. No, barrel. We'll go barrel 65.
I guess you're spiking me. Yeah, the mix northeast.
Man, this thing picks up speed quick. Sorry about that, boy.
Yeah, she gets up and goes a lot faster than that Hornet, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm used to the Hornet here. Yeah, when she's slick, look out.
Okay, I'm trying to shoot down those MiGs.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep descending a bit, and we're gonna turn to the right. And I'll give us a long enough initial. You guys catch back up, and we'll do so line up left, and we'll do a right-handed brake.
Stump, Fox 3.
Oops, I think he fired on me.
Hilltops, heat flight of 3, overhead brake 2-1.
This poor MiG.
Say again?
Everybody's lighting this guy up.
Let's see who nails it first.
Ah, I'm too far away.
Oh yeah, I think somebody else smoked him. Marvel. And that F-18. Dang it, Marvel. I'm just kidding, dude.
That's fine. I think it was firing at me a couple of times too. Yeah.
That
they
MiG,
should.
that MiG was the cupcake, and we were the fat women running the animal.
It's like it's like a bunch of fat women and detecting a couple of soldiers coming into the bar on leave.
Exactly.
What's this, ladies? I smell housing allowance.
Hilltops, heat 1, right base gear down, 2-1 left, full stop.
It's like chumming waters, bunch of great white sharks swimming around, and that that juicy old tuna just wanders in. So
Mouse traffic, heat flight 2 coming right base. I'm going around again. I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah, I'm actually having no problem with these frames here. It's good.
yeah, Vex, I think I'm getting about 65 frames a second. It looks like.
Yeah, I was worried about the airbase, and I'm not having an issue with it.
Yeah, I've got 82 right now.
I'm in VR, and it's pretty smooth.
Yeah, I'm in track IR, so.
All right, got my visual references up. I really pooched that first turn in. I was too wide. There we go. So this one, maybe this is a little better on this racetrack as a visual reference. All right, I got a visual on a guy coming in. Somebody coming in to land? Okay, you're going around?
Going around.
All
Yep.
right. So Nellis Ops. Heat 1, gear down, right base, 3-1 lap. Sorry, 2-1 lap. Yeah, that's better.
Ops Heat 1, 2, right base for runway 03 left.
Vex, you guys using 03 as the launch and the recovery?
Negative. I think it's isn't inbound on 2-1 left.
Yeah, typically it's 2-1 left and outbound, I think 03 right.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
And 03 is for jets with weapons.
Alright, who spawned this MiG right on top of me?
All right, I'm gonna try to get some screenshots here.
Man, spawning these enemy aircraft is like throwing shanks of meat into like a wolf's lair. I love it. It makes me happy.
T1, 2, clear the active.
Heat 5 on short final.
Well, that was a 16. I hope it wasn't one of you guys.
Okay, copy. I'm just gonna try to shoot some triple A's and hit back in the nest if I don't get shot down myself.
Roger.
All right, so notes. We got to look at these AI flights. Frame rates are okay. Nobody's complaining about frame rates.
You know, Vex, I'm track IR and on the ground on the ramp, I had a lot of lag.
Okay, well, how much RAM do you have, Maddie? Do you know?
No, not a clue. I'm so computer illiterate.
Okay. Yeah, I had some problems with stutters for loading ground objects, and I threw. I had 16, and I threw another 16 in, and they're gone. So all I get occasionally is just a little hiccup, but nothing.
Yeah, it might be something good. I can, bounce off some of the guys that really know their rigs, and I can get some knowledge from.
Yeah, and another thing too, that it's fairly inexpensive to upgrade. I think it would be like 60 American or something for another 16 gigs.
RAM is dirt cheap right now for DDR4. It's like $60.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a great upgrade. It's
Let me know if you need any help at my daytime civilian job so I can afford this stuff. I'm actually a senior systems administrator / analyst.
Dude, I'm gonna hit you up then.
Yeah, feel free to.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with hardware too.
Yeah, I think you guys all have got a pretty good knowledge on all this stuff here. I really need to, bend some of you guys' ears on some of this stuff.
All good, man. Just like look for me in the DMs or whatever and hit.
It's kind of depressing that you still can't see
all
the
right, guys.
F-16's
Vex is
internal
off.
lines.
I'm gonna take the night and write down these notes and get back to Tony, and we'll see what we can do about fixing up this AI stuff.
Did you say you can see the external light?
You cannot unless you see the taxi lights at night, Vex.
Have a good one, Vex.
Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See
Hey,
them?
Vex,
Yeah,
one bit of note for you, Vex.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, when I was up, I was checking waypoint 2 or steer point 2, and that MiG-21 pretty much showed up. The spawn area was pretty much right in that area. I don't know if that's where you guys want.
Yeah, it shouldn't be there. The spawn area is further north. It should be north of the container, so that's actually quite a bit. That's past Groom Lake, so I'm not sure why the MiG showed up.
I
Should have
saw
been-
the MiG-21. I don't know if that was my fault or not.
Will it spawn near your aircraft? I thought they spawned in a set area.
I was near steer point 2 heading north, and he kind of showed up probably about 25, 30 miles. Just
Okay, I'll see what's up with that. They should all be north, like way further north. See, the flight we just flew, that's all air to ground for ranges, which is south of the container. And north of the container is AI practice, because we don't want red AI showing up over the airbase. So I'll check.
yeah, and probably a little more west too.
Copy. Yeah, it might take a couple iterations of the mission to get it smooth before. And I want to get this all smoothed out before we start building red flag.
No, you guys got a lot of work ahead of you, and yeah, we'll do the inputs as easily as possible.
Cool. All right, boys. Great flying with you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Have a nice
Thanks,
night.
Vex. We'll see you.
Hey,
Yeah,
bye.
Have a good one.
We'll catch you later.
Well, that was fun.
Yes, it was.
I forgot to ask Vex to see if he can get us tail numbers. Oh, there. If he wants to do tail numbers, I don't know if he does or not.
What do you mean, like assigned tail number?
Yeah, like you know how the U.S. Navy has them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think the Navy pretty much sticks to that stuff. I know for a fact the Air Force, if you're going out, you get assigned a tail number that day on the flight schedule. You're not really assigned a tail number, but doesn't mean we can't do that.
True.
Altitude. Altitude.
It's more up to you, Matty. If you want to poke around and look into that, you're gonna have more sources than I do.
Oh, dude, no, it's that's the beauty of DCS here. We don't have to really do it like real world, but we can have as much fun with it as we want.
Oh, then I know the number that I pick already. If we actually do it, 935 is taken.
I'm gonna go with 666. There's gonna be a quote book. So it's gonna be like, and speaking of not real world procedures, ...
Yeah, about that.
They're slick, I think. Can't tell. No, they're full of everything. Is he trying to land?
Didn't shoot him.
I don't know what he's doing.
All I know is I see 3 airplanes in the distance.
All those poor F-15s on the ground.
Wow. That F-15, since it's the F-15, what? E, B, the one with the 2-seat?
Yeah, the Echo.
They give him pods. Wow. Now the gear comes down, and then he goes into burner. I think the AIs need to just be either deleted and re-put down, just to fix the pathing.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it was carried over from an older version. Like,
So again, you still have to turn you up a lot. That's the way to do it. And then have the Thunderbirds there too. Interesting. I'd love to be able to fly what this AI is flying. It looks amazing. Where is he going? You're not even... You're past lined up with the run... Where are you going?
That away.
We're landing at the race field? I don't think so. AI will run into you more often than not. My favorite is watching online multiplayer compilations of like, well, gear up. Of compilations of like the AC-130s and all that landing and just completely annihilating players on the runway. It's the most amazing thing.
L-Star, Mace 1-3.
Nope, gear came back.
25 miles northeast of the airfield.
are there any of you guys in the
9,000, looking for runway
watching
21
a
left,
travel
ILS,
land.
full stop.
Oh, alright. Because I'm going to try to land at Nellis. I need to figure out what the patterns and all that stuff are. So, my apologies.
Base copy is going hot.
You land on the runway we did not take off from.
Alright then.
2-1 left.
What he said.
screenshots are posted. Marvel.
No, that couldn't be me.
Five, was I as all over the place as I thought I was?
No.
No? It felt like it.
No. I mean, there's a few little bobbles, but nothing. I mean, I was doing the same thing.
Doesn't help that Vex doesn't always announce his turns.
Or he announces them and then delays it by like 10 seconds.
We can't. Coming left. Okay, when? Now? No, he doesn't have pulling. There we go. God. That took a long time.
All I know is I see 3 aircraft inbound.
You have nothing behind you, F-18. There's another one doing some fancy flying somewhere else. But
Somebody's landing on the right runway, so.
I'm coming in on 2-1 left or an ILS right now.
Someone just touched down.
I'm up at LSR at 11 miles.
he's landing left, by the way. If you didn't notice.
No, get back to center line, you jerk.
That must have been Stump on 2-1 right.
Yeah, that was me.
Hey, the Eagle stopped before the Hornet did.
Goodbye. Is it the server or what is it?
Check gear.
Alright, I'm exiting the runway to the right and going to go park.
Wait, Issa, did you get it out of the ground? Lovely. Oh, and for the record, he stops on the right side, lines up center, and then takes a left taxi off. He doesn't even use half the runway. Here's just blown up F-15s all over the place.
Altitude.
Oh, can you see external lights now? Oh, you can.
Yeah.
I thought we couldn't.
Yeah, they turned them on not too long. I think last patch or the patch before.
They put them in, but the problem was like you couldn't see them between like clients.
Yeah, depends how their switches are set.
Interesting.
House Tower, base 13 is 3 miles with a careful step. 2-1 left.
Wish I was paying attention. I would have got a screenshot of the Hornet buzzing us.
That was nice.
Yes, it was. He was close too.
It was a great picture. Close, nice, full burner.
And flares.
Yeah. The flares were nice, but frame rate. Nice landing F-16. That's just so gentle.
Which one, me?
Whoever just touched down.
I was just doing an ILS there. It's pretty easy when I'm just following the needles.
I'm surprised you don't get the smoke effect from the. Don't forget to override your air brake. The smoke effect from the front gear coming down.
Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah, because I sit there and aero brake it for a while and then it drops in.
So it might not be going. You might not be going fast enough for it to happen, but still.
Yeah, I should actually try and settle the nose gear down instead of trying to brake it.
Yeah, the only thing that saved me in the past is overextending the air brake once you land.
Yeah, I completely forgot that it actually like closes up once you have weight on wheels. So that was a good call.
Well, it goes up to like 80%. You need the last 20% after you hit the ground. When weight on wheels hits, you can actually override it to 100%.
Yeah, so you don't like tear off the parts of them.
Yeah, when you land. AOA, I think it'll hit with the AOA.
And Ellis Tower, Macy's 1-3 is clear active, 2-1 left.
Anybody landing on the west runway?
I don't see any AI coming.
A31, cross, 03 right.
Alright, boys, take it easy. I'll see you.
Please don't.
See you.
Yeah,
See you.
have a good one.
Alright, yep, have a good night.
Have a nice night.
Okay.
See you soon, man. Have a good one.
See you.
Yeah, I'm heading out too. Nice quick flight. I gotta get dogs outside and puppies outside. Oh, potty training is hell.